I want to bring into the conversation Michael Geoghegan. He's on the West Coast, a political analyst, and he joins us from Williams Lake, BC. Michael, a couple things that came up here. The fact that out west, this is not great timing to be watching a debate. What do you think of that?
Well, yeah, obviously, unless someone happens to be at an airport or, their place of work happens to have thrown a monitor on, it's very difficult timing. But that having been said, I know there's going to be a lot of British Columbians who are going to be looking on their social media and the legacy media for video clips, highlights, etc., and to get their own sense of what happened and didn't happen during the debate.
What are the issues that they're looking for some clarity on, or at least some interest and, detailed points from the leaders?
Well, BC, the different regions have very different politics. You go to Vancouver Island, and parts of the Lower Mainland, it's a slugfest between the NDP and the Greens. Other parts of the Lower Mainland, it's a slugfest between the Liberals and Conservatives, or Liberals and the other parties. And in the interior, well, the Conservatives are very strong there. So people are going to be looking at different issues. In the more conservative areas, they're going to be looking at the issues around gun control. In the more green left-wing areas, it's all going to be about climate, what's happening with pipelines. But I think overall, British Columbians are also being hit hard in the pocketbook. And so they're going to be assessing which one of these leaders is going to make life a little more easier for me to make ends meet. I think that's also going to be an aspect.
Is there a tide turning? Do you feel a tide turning in the province of BC? Are some of the Liberals ready to go over to the NDP or the Conservatives? Are the Conservatives looking to go somewhere else? Do you feel like there's that feeling right now that people want something different?
I think what's happening is because there's a sense that this is, right now the Liberals are ahead, but it's a two-way race for first place. But I think there's also a sense amongst some British Columbians that, hey, we could end up with the NDP or the Greens holding the balance of power. So in that sense, I think British Columbia, the buzz is more about our votes could actually make a difference in this election. I think that's where the headspace is at right now.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about what you expect to see tonight from some of the party leaders. Who do you think has the most to gain, who has the most to lose?
Well, obviously, given that Trudeau is leading, he has the most to lose. But on the other hand, if Andrew Scheer probably has the most pressure on him, because unless he can deliver some kind of telling hit on Trudeau, that momentum for the Liberal Party continues. And obviously, Jagmeet Singh has recovered. He's now solid. The NDP is now solidly in third place. He's going to be looking to bird dog the first two. And of course, Elizabeth May is going to be looking to make her mark, as of course is Max Bernier's party. So, and as was stated earlier, and meanwhile you've got the BQ, who could also end up holding the balance of power after the election. So, I think it's going to be a very interesting debate.
Michael Geoghegan, sir, I got to leave it out there. Thanks for pitching in today and letting us know what the situation is out west. Appreciate that.
Thank you.